I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yeah, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I don't want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. Do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a f. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a f. I really don't.
Bum body bee bums. Da da dee 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 bum body bee bums. Abada bum body bee bums. Bum body bee dums. Boom ba da 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 bums body bee bums bum bee 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 dum. Y'all, I'm about to fuck around and put that shit on the album, bro. We're just gonna make a song called Bums. Okay, bum body bee bums. Because leave all that sense. It don't make sense. There's a bunch of bums. It's a bunch of bums. And today we're gonna be reacting to a bum, another bum. Because I think we reacted to 3 bums in the last video. Roll the intro. Today we gather here to react to a man who has 7 baby mothers and 7 babies and does not think he is responsible for this, does not want to pay a lick of child support or anything like that. And I believe he thinks he's going to keep going. Now, I have not seen this video whatsoever, did not click on it at all. You guys put this in my video suggestion box in my free Discord, which if you guys are not part of the free Discord, again, what are you guys doing? There's too many of you guys. Oh, you need this, you need that, and then it's right in the description. It's right in the description. So always keep the description box because that's where all the things are. Everything is right there in the description, just looking at you, waiting for you to get the information. So go ahead, feel free to join the Discord, and if you guys want to support me more, feel free to join the Patreon. Cheapest tier is $2, most expensive tier is $5. So all y'all should be on it. Okay, support me, cause I be stressed out making videos. It's hard. Like, nah, my life is not hard. I'm not one of those influencers about to bitch, cry, and complain. Listen, I know I have it easier than a lot of people, but yeah, a lot of you guys be asking how you guys can support me more, and I'm like, yo, I have a Patreon, but I really don't promote as much as I should. Just to let you guys know. All information you guys need is always down below. So let's get straight to this reaction because I'd love to see what this man talking about. It don't make sense. So I gotta brace myself. Let us commence. Body be bum. Let me stop. I gotta stop. Body be bum. All right, so you guys saw the intro. So now we're gonna stop it and I'm gonna give my commentary because child is too much to say. There's too much to say.
Got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want.
Let me just say, I see where he's coming from, but at the same time, this mentality is disgustingly trash. So, for one, if you know that a man is like this and you choose to lay with him, I'm not even gonna lie, it's your fault for what happens to you. But at the same time, as a man, you know damn well that you should not be out here preying on women, raw dogging women at any capacity if you have no intentions of being serious with that woman or being serious with them at any capacity if they get pregnant by you. So this is problematic on all fronts, okay? And everybody's liable here, because why would you go out here fucking sucking and just be like, oh well, if you get pregnant, if whatever happens just know I'll pay for the abortion, I want to be a father, I want to do with this. You're out here still living your life irresponsibly. You know, it just doesn't make sense. But another thing is, we need to have a conversation about women that sit here essentially choosing single motherhood but then complaining when the father won't commit to having a baby with them or commit to fatherhood, okay? Because that's a conversation a lot of people don't like to have. It does need to be discussed. We need to understand, as women, one, we have control of who we let into our bodies unless SA, right? But if you're letting a man willingly come in you or have sexual intercourse with you, there is a potential for STDs, pregnancy, all of that extra shit, right? 2, understand if the man already said straight up, I do not want to be a father, I do not want this baby with you, I don't want nothing serious with you, you're pretty much going to be on your own if you have that child. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that's a good option. However, women are going to bear the responsibilities of having that child because we carry that child. We have more of a bond with that child. And most importantly, the child is coming from our vaginas, and we're the ones that are going through the physical changes, the emotional changes, the mental changes, the financial changes of having that child. So you have to be very, very careful who you lay with. I feel like too many women are out here embracing this fucking city girls lifestyle. This, oh, I want to be doted on. I need to be flued out. I need all of this. You know, they just thinking of the lavish lifestyle of having a man, but they not thinking about the consequences of opening your legs up for any and everybody that holds a door or any and everybody that throws over a rack on them, okay? Y'all not understanding that if the man say he don't want to be with you, he don't want to be with you, and the baby ain't gonna change that shit. And 3, all of that does not mean that it gives men permission to go out there willy-nilly fucking and sucking everything that they want, okay? So there's like so much to say about this shit, because it's like he's trying to justify his shit by being like, oh well, I told these men who I was and what I was, and they still chose to sleep with me. That doesn't give you an excuse to keep creating broken homes and leaving children fatherless. You have a responsibility as a man to not sit here and throw your stinky ass peen in women, having children with them, just because, oh well, I said I didn't want the responsibility, they chose to go ahead, so that's their problem. That doesn't make sense, okay? You committed the crime, so you gotta do the time, okay? And I'm saying crime because at this point he's kind of seeing it as, oh well, I ain't want that shit, so I gotta go. Like, no, that's not how this works. This is a living human being. This is a life that you're putting out into the world.
Some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids, so don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I don't want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with.
What the fuck is... Okay, let's unpack that again because I got... So you're telling me you're sitting there not even answering their phone calls? Can you imagine being one of the baby mothers or growing up and being one of the children of this man? It's just disgusting. Who is your mother? I want to know who this man's mother is. I want to know who the man's father is. I have a million questions because it just doesn't make logical sense to me how what he's saying makes sense to him, how what he's saying is ethical. Like, and that's the thing. This is a matter of ethics. This is a matter of how can you have the heart to do this to other people and think that what you're doing, what you're saying is okay? Because realistically, if we're just talking about like facts here, okay, he's right. He didn't want anything to do with the kids. He told you he doesn't want to have kids, and if you get pregnant, he'll pay for the abortion, whatever. But when you think about it ethically and morally, this is fucked up. Like it truly is. Because bringing it to his next point, yeah, we made the decision to lay down and have sex or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, you're the one that's gonna be carrying the baby for 9 months. You're the one that's gonna be having a kid. And now that brings me to abortion laws, right? A lot of people are gonna sit here, okay, I know the comments are gonna be riddled with, oh, he ain't shit, he does, da-da-da, but let's think about it, right? I have to be fair and I have to play devil's advocate. I think this man is trash. I don't agree with his opinion whatsoever, but you guys know how I'm set up. I'm never ever gonna sit here and play one side unless something is blatantly 1000% wrong. The only reason I'm gonna have to play devil's advocate with this is because, let's be real, when it comes to abortion laws, men get no say in that. The woman does, which I think is a problem. I think men should get say in it too. But what do you guys always say when people say that? Oh, it's the woman's body. Men have nothing to say in women's affairs. But at the same time, in this situation, we would all say, he laid down with me, it's his responsibility too. So is it not a man's say if you kill the baby or not? So now it's like you're kind of contradicting and putting yourself in a bind here. So if you have the opinion of men should have nothing to do with woman affairs, should it not still be a decision of, oh, well, if he say he has nothing to do with the baby and he wants nothing to do with this child, should he still have a right to back the hell out because he already said he wants nothing to do with it and it's your choice, your body, your choice, you're a woman? Because that's what a lot of us scream, right? My body, my choice. I should have the right to kill or keep my baby. And I know y'all don't like the word kill, but let's be real, abortion is killing. I don't know why we don't. It's killing a baby. I mean, listen, I'm pro kill that thing. I'm saying, if this is your first time here, we have to be real and we have to be fair with our opinions, right? Sometimes a lot of our opinions don't make sense, and it's definitely perfectly okay to have completely different opinions that sometimes don't align with others, right? But in this one, these two go hand in hand, because if he's saying, I don't want nothing to do with this, if you get pregnant, you on your own, that's your problem, and then you have the kid and you sitting here blowing up his phone after he told you that's your problem. But then if roles were reversed, you would sit there and be like, oh, my baby, my problem, my body, if I want to get rid of it, my problem, I don't gotta ask the father, I don't gotta ask nobody. I think all of that kind of goes hand in hand. So definitely comment down below, let me know what you guys think, because this one's hard, because I'm like, damn, as much as he sounds like an asshole and I don't agree with him at all, I feel like a lot of people contradict themselves with those types of opinions when it comes to pregnancy and all of that. And he's definitely 1000% correct. Women do have to be way more careful about who they sleep with. But now I'm not playing devil's advocate. Now this is Yvana speaking. Nigga, why do you keep going out there sleeping with a bunch of women that you have absolutely no feelings for in terms of having a serious relationship with and having kids with them? This is the thing that makes no sense. You don't want to pull out. You're just shooting up the club and basically saying whatever happens, happens. I don't like that. I think that's absolutely disgusting behavior. And at that point, you're just literally laying the responsibility on the woman when actually it takes two to tango. I think each party is 50% responsible. But sadly, when a baby is in the equation, it ends up being like what, fucking 80-20? Okay, like it's really, really sad. Like, a lot of you guys need to be careful who you sleep with, whether we're talking about male or female. But it's especially important for women because, again, yes, we are the ones that's carrying the babies. Again, we are the ones that is, you know, taking on the body changes, the life changes, emotional, financial, all of that. So we do have to be way more careful. But that doesn't mean you could be out here ruining people's lives and creating fatherless homes because I didn't want to pull out and I already told her what she was getting herself into. I don't understand it. So I think his logic is, oh, I didn't want nothing with these women. I was just having a good time. When I get married, when I settle down, I'll probably care for those kids. So what are you gonna do if these 7 kids start knocking at your door? Now we're not even talking about these mothers. I would love to see what he has to say about these kids, because it's like the kids didn't do anything. They're innocent parties in this, and that's not right. That's just fucked up for real.
Cause you're gonna be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I didn't told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Wait, I don't even have no type of love for these women.
Whose fault is that? This the shit that makes no sense to me. And the funny thing is, so many men have this mindset. Like, every man I know has this mindset. Like, you're a hoe, you're this, you're that, but you still fucked her though. You still put your body out there for her. This is the thing that I don't like about a lot of men these days, right? You guys don't value yourselves. Let's talk about that real quick. You guys don't value who you are as men, but you want us to value ourselves to a point where we choose better. We choose you guys as high value men because, oh, we just pump and dump these women. We don't care about them. But y'all literally giving access to everybody with a vagina or a wig at this point. Make it make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Y'all don't have respect for yourselves. Y'all literally fuck and suck everything. But we, as women, oh, we have to close our legs, act pretty, be soft, get an education, and we can't have an opinion that's too strong. We can't pay all the bills. We can't own a house. We can't own a car because it's gonna make you feel insecure because you can't do anything for us. You know, we can't live our best life because, you know, at that point you're a jump off and, you know, you don't want a baby by us. So we have to sit pretty and wait for you who's out here fucking and sucking everything. Are you fucking dumb? This is why sometimes when men be sitting there like, oh, I don't date hoes, I don't date whatever. You a hoe. You're a hoe. You got 7 baby mothers. 7 with 7 kids. And you think you a prize? You think, I know damn well, I knew that comment was coming. Oh, I don't even fuck with these bitches. Sir, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What? You're a hoe. Like, and that's why I keep telling y'all, ladies, bro, like, stop this bullshit. Stop accepting these men with kids. Stop accepting these men that would never accept you the way you are. You sitting here accepting men with children, accepting hoe-ass men, accepting men that fuck everything with a wig on, okay, accepting anything and everything, accepting n'importe quoi. But then they look at you and they're just like, oh, you a hoe, you a this, you a that, you a jump off, I would never look at that person, oh, I just pump and dump her. Come on now. Nobody values themselves these days. Nobody. And this is the funny thing, like, y'all, like, do you not see the reverse psychology of it all? Like, this is crazy.
They expect me to love these children. Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them.
He said, and you expect me to love these children. The children have nothing to do with it. They're innocent parties. And if you think you're so good and you think you're amazing, you're above all of these jump offs, as you say, why don't you do better, step up and teach these children better instead of leaving them to go along this vicious fucking cycle? And you look like the type of nigga, see one of these kids doing well, being the next Beyonce, the next Tyra Banks, the next Michael Jordan, the next whatever the fuck, and you're gonna be like, yeah, that's my kid. No, fuck you, because you was never there. You was never there. You ain't do nothing for any of these kids. Like, oh my goodness. This is sad.
But to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this, be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give, I really don't.
You know what? One thing I will say, I give him the fact that he's being honest. I'll give him the fact that he didn't really shy away from anything he was saying. He was like, that's what it is, my life, my choice. Now I can see people coining that shit. And now he just made a fucking mess of the internet. He just made a fucking mess of the internet, okay? But I'm just, oh man, this shit gives me a fucking like life ache, because it's just like, I just feel so bad for the kids. I can't feel bad for the moms only because I'm very sure they knew this man was on his shit. But at the same time, it's your responsibility as well. You're also liable because you're out here pumping and dumping these women, understanding that you have absolutely no regard for them, you don't care for them, and you don't care for the child that they're gonna be carrying for you. Like, I don't know since when men became so disrespectful when it came to women, when they stopped caring about the lives that they carry and the fact that literally they were carried by a woman. But it's getting very, very scary out here when you really think about it. Like, do y'all really not give a fuck this much? Do you really like hate us this much that like this is becoming like a thing where we're just like talking about women like this? Like, it's giving, we're seeing a shift, like a real shift in the way men and women see each other, especially in the Black community. And it's gonna be interesting to see how this next generation of kids are brought up, because I see so many amazing I guess advancements, I should say, right? You know, a lot of people seeking mental health services, a lot of people actually, you know, teaching their kids in the home. Like, I see freaking 8-month babies learning how to talk so damn early now. Like, so, you know, there's a lot of people actually doing the work and breaking the generational generational curses that were brought upon them from their previous family members. But at the same time, I see shit like this and I'm like, maybe I don't want to have kids, because I do not want my kids in the classroom with some of these people's kids. I just don't. And yes, kids should not be blamed, but at the same time, you always have to be cognizant of who's raising the children that are going to be around your children, okay? Luckily, there's some kids that rise above all of this shit, because I've seen some people raised by damn crackheads and they ended up becoming governors, okay? Like, okay, not governor. Well, I don't feel like that's a story I read somewhere, but you guys understand. Like, there's some people out there that rise above it all, but there's too many people that don't rise above it all. But what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is be careful who you sleep with. If somebody says they don't want to be with you, if somebody says they're not taking care of the baby, if someone says I not want anything to do with anything that happens after this, it's just a one night stand, I don't want a relationship, please take it for face value, especially when it comes to men. I've talked about this at length on my third channel. That's where I do more advice videos. I probably might have to do a dedicated video on like a man says versus what a man does, because a lot of people get this mixed up. I'll hear a man say, oh, I don't want a relationship, I don't want anything serious, but then the man takes you to his mother's house and you're thinking, oh my god, I'm in there. He may have said that he doesn't want a relationship, but I met his mom. It does not fucking matter. Okay, it does not matter. The man said he will never be with you. He will never be with you. It doesn't matter if he took you to meet Condoleezza Rice, my nigga. Like, he does not want to be with you. He will not be with you. Like, yes, there's certain circumstances where it might change, but at the same time, it's probably always going to be in the back of his head like, yeah, I really don't care to be with her. I'm just giving this woman a try. Don't love her at all. You know, so you have to really keep all of that shit in mind. If the man said no, it's a fucking no. Stop thinking you're gonna change him, because you're fucking not. You're not a magician, okay? You're not God. You're not a deity, okay? And black magic, don't even think about doing that shit either. It's never that fucking serious, all right? With that being said, stay safe out there. Please make your choices wisely, and please stop falling in love with potential. And if a man is as blatant as this man is, just run for the hills. This man is royal trash. Again, I don't agree with a damn thing he said, but I will say I'll give him some credit for being honest, and I will give him some credit for actually stating legitimate facts in terms of it is his life and he has the choice to do whatever he wants with it. It is up to us as women to stop accepting bullshit. It takes two to tango, and please be careful when it comes to men like this, okay? With that being said, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, do all that, and please make sure you guys join my Patreon. Shout outs to all the patrons. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me. Make sure you guys head down to the description box, check out all the links that you guys always ask me about down below, and of course feel free to subscribe to other two channels. My Haitian channel deals with Haitian politics, voodoo, and folklore, and my vlog channel is all my personal content, advice, story times, things like that. And I'ma see ya next time. Bye.